G'day Gubba, aren't you throwing a shrimp on the barbie and hear me tell you a tale of some guy called, well, he's quite mad. He's Mad Max, isn't he? I'm not going to keep the accent up because that was bad, wasn't it? I have received some posts this week, some new movies, but I think the big thing this week is I made it along to see Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Now, I have these on Blu-ray. I think I bought the black and chrome edition digitally for the Fury Road. So I have those. Now, I was very excited to go and see Furiosa, a Mad Max saga at the cinema. We don't have the reach that some other people have because we're not planning the best and most lively content. We don't get the hits. There's maybe about 20 people, 30 tops will watch this video. That's it. If I can convince a small percentage of you to go and see Furiosa, a Mad Max saga at the cinema, then my job will be done. It's yeah, it's definitely one to see on the big screen. I don't think it's going to set the box office alight. I don't think everyone is going to come out completely satisfied with it, especially if you're after another Fury Road, which it isn't. But I wanted to talk about it. We discussed it on the podcast. Myself, Dave and Tyler really enjoyed it. Craig hasn't seen it yet, but I think Dave prefers it to Fury Road. I can't recall if Tyler does or not. I think he might, because it has a wackiness to it, a lot of surreal touches that Tyler would like. What I would say is that people coming out of it complaining because it isn't Fury Road are people who have forgotten how the entirety of the Mad Max saga plays out. Mad Max is a weird little grimy thriller that culminates in a moment that has the main character living up to a nickname he'd had for a while. It's great. It has that memorable moment, has a memorable start. It's great. Mad Max 2, The Road Warrior, was the favourite for a lot of people because it had an extended action sequence in the third act, and it is superb, undeniably so. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome is a mess, and it really is sort of about the details of Bartertown and about Thunderdome and the you know, the shifting balance of power in that world. And then you had Fury Road, which was something very different and did feel like almost a non-stop chase sequence from start to finish, and is amazing. Furiosa isn't that. It has, I want to say, 3 great action sequences, but they are spaced out within 2.5 hours of runtime. But every Mad Max film has been quite different, and they are there to deliver the action and the adrenaline, but they are also there to look at the ideas of heroes, the ideas of stories, myths becoming real, or were they ever real? But you know, they've just been passed along so many people that someone knows a friend of a friend of a friend who saw this event playing out. And this is very much underlined at one point of Furiosa, but is kind of in every movie after the first, either overtly or you know, implied with the way certain characters are and certain things run through it. So I highly recommend Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. I would really love it if 1 or 2 of you got along to the cinema to see it on the big screen. And I would advise people to be prepared to not expect another Fury Road, because it isn't. But if you've watched all the Mad Max films, you will know that George Miller likes to do a lot of the same stuff while a lot of different stuff is packed in there. He's a master at delivering on expectations and also subverting them at the same time. So there you go. Highest recommendation though. I also got along to see Sting this weekend at the cinema, which I thought was a fun creature feature. Had a big spider type beastie in there. The opening scenes just set up everything that you're going to, you know, want to know for the rest of the film, and that is the characters, that is the environment, and what, you know, contraptions or quirks of the environment will be used in the third act. You get all of that. It's very obvious, but it's fun, it's well done. A shame that it's a bit tame, but it's good when it gets going. And then on Disney Plus, I watched The First Omen. I don't understand why horror fans have been so keen to give that a pass. I didn't like it. I don't think it ties in well with The Omen, and just it's just a mess when it comes to the continuity and the details. So yeah, I don't recommend that one. That is, I mean, I think that's it. Oh, everyone should know that Godzilla Minus One dropped on Netflix in the UK and the US. So I finally saw that, and it's amazing and it's brilliant. And that'll do. Just a quick one this week. A quick one, but I'm going to drop it early. And also, I may spend next week showing you the movies that arrived in the past couple of days, because that'll be fun. By then, I might have watched some, or, knowing my schedule, probably not, but I'll see what I can do to talk about them as eloquently as someone who does know about them, instead of someone who just keeps buying titles without really knowing enough about them, but knowing that the company that puts them out is someone really reliable, because these were more indicator titles, and it will definitely get to them one day. Let's see how that works out. That's it for now. I'll speak to you next week. Have a great time. Take care.